Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this match between India and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
It's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pads on first.
Singh has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Square cut, finds point, no run. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. End of the over, England are 9 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with pace now. Straight to the fielder. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Chance to run two. Can't get that outside the ring field. couldn't get it through the field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicely played. Bishnoi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Butler is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Butler, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Very well played. Could be a quick single. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Great shot. At least one on offer. He was quick onto that in the infield. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. And gone. Amazing from the keeper. Small outside edge and taken. India get the wicket. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Nearly gets the edge. Bishnoi with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Swept away fine. Should just be a single. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Over. England are 45 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
There'll be runs here. Nicely played. Runs 1. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's a solid shot. Going with spin now. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Curran looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Well played, could be a quick single. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Missed it. That was a chance. Rana coming back into the attack has done well so far. They'll get at least one here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Butler was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Singh back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. A nice shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nicely played. Runs 1. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return back from the deep.
Straight to the fielder. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Curran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, superb timing.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Middled that one. Great timing. Rana coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bowler and fielders look really confident. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Misses. How did that not hit? Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Nicely played. Runs one.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Shot, should be runs here. Well played, could be a quick single. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, that could be four. Played all around that one. What a delivery. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Bethell getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Edged, caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. And great catch, brilliant work. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. It would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Doesn't beat the infield. The crowd is electric right now. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Massive outside edge. Massive chance. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And it's going, gone! A maximum to close off the innings. The best way to finish. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 126 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Chance to run two. Can't get that outside the ring field. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. They'll get at least one here. Nicely played. Runs one. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. End of the over. 8 off it. India are 8 for none.
2 overs gone in the power play, and the batters are off to a good start here, ahead of the required run rate.
Tongue coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Tongue with a great delivery there. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Leading edge, length safe from hands though. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. Edged. Edged it and gone. Amazing from the keeper. Gone. Caught. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Chance to run two. Well played, could be a quick single. Great shot, at least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Straight to the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Archer coming back into the attack. Nicely played. Runs 1. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nicked it. Perfectly timed. Superb fielding, full stretch. Certainly stopped the boundary. Ten overs gone now, and that marks the end of the fielding restrictions. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Varma comes in the bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Varma gets plenty from these bowlers.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. 9 off it. India are 47 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Chance to run 2. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great commitment. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Doesn't beat the infield.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. There could be a couple if they hustle. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Dubé. That's plenty from these bowlers.
How will the bowler respond?
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. He was quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Super shot, that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Massive outside edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nicked it. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Bethell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. They'll get at least one here. That's a boundary save for sure. Tongue back into the attack. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
You